Hello friends, my name is Liz and I'm a student ambassador with the International Programs Office. This weekend is Ethiopian New Year, so we have a few of our international students from Ethiopia to tell us a little bit more about it.
Hey guys, my name is Feven Aregay and I'm originally from Ethiopia. I came here when I was 12 and I'm currently a senior at Augustana University.
Hey, I am Gideon Alemayehu. I am also an international student. I am a sophomore at Augustana.
Hey, my name is also Gideon and I'm a junior.
My name is Zemenu, Hailemariam, international student here at Augie. I'm from the capital, Addis.
Awesome. So if you guys want to start by just telling us a little bit about what Ethiopian New Year is.
Ethiopian New Year is kind of different from the rest of the world in that we are 7 years behind. So today, I think we're going to be celebrating 2013.
So I think like New Year for us is just like, the beginning of like kind of everything, because it's like the seasons change and just like school starts. It's just like a fresh start. So like that's what it means. And just like it's a time to celebrate that with our family and just like people we love.
Yeah, and on top of that, we our calendar has 13 months, which is like honestly astonishing. We don't have those 31 months like August. Every month is 30 days long, and the last month, the 13th month, is 5 days long, and once in 4 years, obviously, it's gonna be 6 days long.
Yeah, New Year for us is a symbol for new hope, new love, new prosperity, new everything, and we usually just we do a fresh start for New Year.
To echo off what Zemenu said, yes, our New Year means new beginning, prosperity, as the season literally changes from rainy to warm again. It is a time, it's a day we mark a new beginning and prosperity.
And what kind of traditions and culture do you have, like food, specific foods that you eat?
Yeah, so specifically we have like a holiday food that we cook every holiday. And for my family, the ceremony usually starts at maybe 7 p.m. or something, and it goes up until the next day of midnight. So usually my mom cooks the food like the day before the holiday, and it takes about like 5 hours or something like that. Preparation of the food starts at 7 p.m. and then it goes on until maybe midnight or even later than that. Then we're gonna be like tired, and so we're gonna take a nap until probably 5 a.m. or something, and then after the sun comes out, we go to church, and then try to feed homeless people and people who needs help, try to give them clothes and things like that. And then after we came back to the house, before we eat breakfast, my mom usually prepares a food called soup fit fit. It has all the ingredients that is supposed to keep us healthy for the whole year without getting any disease. And after every member of the family eats that, we usually go to the holiday food, which is called dorowet. And then after that, we're gonna eat traditional bread. We call it difodabo. And then it goes on like that.
So just like honestly hearing back what Zemenu said just now, like it kind of reminds me of home, like Ethiopia, because like I know it's been like 10 years since I came here, but a lot of I think we all celebrated somewhat similar, because when I was in Ethiopia, like the holiday we would start in, we celebrate Eid. And so like my cousins come in, so like we spend pretty much like the entire evening just like catching up and talking and eating, because like we eat a lot like during the holiday.
Right.
And so like around midnight they do fireworks. So like how the 4th of July fireworks is a big deal in my family. Like we just go with my dad and just like watch the fireworks for the New Year's. And then in the morning, we also go to church because I think it's just like an Ethiopian tradition. A lot of the culture and just like, the tradition is just very influenced by religion. And just like, we would go to church, pray, kind of just like a praising time, just like, if we're being grateful, just like for God giving us basically the new year, And yeah, we would give back because that's like, the value of like a lot of religions, just like giving back to your community and just, being grateful. And the rest of the day, we would just like, dress up. I used to be very excited to dress up, and it's just like, just going outside and just seeing people like in their traditional outfit was just like amazing.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Like the traditional clothing, everybody's gonna be geared up for New Year.
And it is really one of those holidays where everybody gathers together and where everybody, that sense of collectivism and that sense of community is really seen in the Ethiopian New Year. So it's really one of the greatest holidays to celebrate.
Yeah, and us Ethiopians, we have a tradition of being very generous to our guests, and that's like drilled into our culture. And all around the country, you see other people inviting their neighbors over to their house. So, for example, if we invite our neighbors for lunch, they're gonna invite us back for dinner. And yeah, you're honestly treated like royalty when you go to another person's house, which is cool.
Like both ways as well. When you also go to someone else's house, you don't go empty-handed.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's
You take as much as you can, even if you are a person that cannot afford a lot. You get even like a fruit or like, right?
Yeah, we'd be receiving
right.
like a lot of bananas and oranges every time someone comes.
Right.
Comes to the house.
It's very mutual, a mutual respect. The host is very hospitable, and then at the same time, the guest is also respectful, and they bring gifts. Not even on holidays, anytime really.
Yeah, like that was one of the that was one of the biggest things that gave me a culture shock, I guess, like when I came here. But yeah, Ethiopian New Year really is a holiday that really describes the Ethiopian culture. You see every Ethiopian going out, being generous, and
I think that's also because holidays are great in Ethiopia, but it's like, on top of that, it's not just it's not a religious holiday. So like, you're not just seeing Christians celebrate New Year's. It's like Muslims. I don't know, like pretty much all religions, like Catholics, Protestants, everybody celebrates New Year. So
yeah, the New Year is a national holiday. It just depends how you like do it based on your religion, but it's a national holiday.
Right.
I know you kind of shared what your family does and what your family does. What do your family specifically do to celebrate?
Well, at my house, we usually do the cooking at the very beginning of the day. So like on New Year's Day, I don't know why, but like the whole morning they spend cooking, and honestly, the afternoon is where we eat. And our cousins live right next to us, so we eat at our house and then go and eat at their house. It's pretty chill.
For my family, it's a time to connect with the higher power and to have that family time. And so we don't even, we're not too much about the eating and everything, but just having that family time and that introspective moment with each other and also with ourselves, and just thanking God about the year that just passed, and also giving God the year that He gave us.
Do you have anything else specific that you want to share about Ethiopia or yourselves?
That's our national flag.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing a little bit of your culture with us. I know everyone could do too. Learn something from the international students on campus and from the collectivism and joining together of New Year and just sharing food and being generous. That's something that we can all take with us. So thank you for sharing that with us. The African Student Union is going to be hosting Ethiopian New Year, and Gideon is part of that, so he'll tell you a little bit more about how you can participate.
Right, the Ethiopian New Year will be celebrated by the African Student Union this Saturday afternoon. Follow us on Instagram. We'll leave you the handle on the screen for the updates and when and what you should expect.